Hey guys, it's Kristen with Expert Credit Sweeps. So, based off the comments in a couple of my videos, the question is, what do you do after round one? My answer to that is, I've been showing you in every single video with factual based disputes, okay? So, the way I want you to think about this is that the formula, right, never changes. The numbers do. So now we're thinking about math, right? That 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. The numbers changed, but it's the sum that we are doing, right? So we're adding one number against another number to give you an answer, the sum of both numbers, or 3 numbers, or 4 numbers, right? So the same thing goes for your disputes, that you're going to look at your credit report and you're going to extract your negative information and look at why this is negative, why it needs to be removed based on the facts on the credit report. Round number 2 is going to be comparing one report against another report and seeing the differences, right? If there's differences in the information, if there's missing information, if there's been deletions, if there's deletions, and you're going to make your disputes based off this information. Okay, so using the dispute processor that I've made, and I am on the demo, right? So you can actually log in and look at this yourself. So on the demo, what I'm going to do is we're only working on these last 3 accounts just for the purposes of not being on this video all night long. We are working with Capital One, Unknown Collection, and Comenity, all right? So our previous disputes are already in here. As you can see all the way over on the right in this column, it says 1319. It automatically generated that, so it keeps track of all the disputes after you've done the print screen, all right? So round number 2, let's say that Capital One stated that they verified and they didn't. So what I did was I changed the original reason that was in here to reflect a new reason. So what I did was I erased it and I said, you stated that this was verified and that you investigated this account, but the date last reported, date updated, status update date did not change. This means that number 1, you didn't investigate. Number 2, you didn't verify. And number 3, you freaking lied, okay? This is a violation of my rights and it needs to be removed, okay? So you guys need to be looking at this information. You need to be looking at the data last payment, the data last activity, the statute of limitations. You need to be looking at the status update date. You need to know and understand what these are there for and what these mean, okay? And another thing that I want you to understand is that an account can be removed if it is accurate as well. Okay, so we're not just talking about things that are inaccurate, okay? So section 1681 does say that accurate information can be removed if it is unverified, okay? So if something is unverified, it needs to be removed. If it's inaccurate, it needs to be removed. If it is accurate but unverified, it needs to be removed. If it's outside the statute of limitations, if it's outdated, it needs to be removed. So understand what is on your credit report, understand what it means, and understand that it can be corrected or removed, okay? But you need to do so using the right formula, and you need to do so using factual disputes, okay? So take the information directly from your credit report. I don't care if it's round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 12. I don't care if you've been disputing for 5 years and you just figured this out, okay? If you just come upon this video and your entire life changed, that's wonderful. But go to your credit report. Take that information and dispute it the right way, all right? So let's say that this unknown collection was removed. We would just delete it from here, and now we started with 3, now we're down to 2, and hopefully we get to 1 soon. So on the Comenity account, it originally said wrong terms, but for this round, what I did was I just basically said that this account must be removed immediately due to the fact there are years of late payments reported after the close date. And this is a violation of my rights, and you need to remove it immediately. So remember, and this video is going all over the place because I have so much in my head that I'm here to help you, okay? So anyways, if there are late payments after the close date, the account needs to be removed. How does that even make sense? That the account is closed and yet you are still reporting years of late payments after this close date, okay? I can't be late on an account that is not open, okay? So keep that in mind when you're looking at all of your accounts and the reasons for dispute. And remember that you can also go to my website, right? expertcreditsweeps.com/hierarchy, and you can look at the reasons that you can dispute and in what order you should be disputing, right? I do have a video on this, so here's one about the violations. Here's one starting with balance. Here's one starting with blatant inaccuracies. The other one is /dispute-reasons. Here are a bunch of reasons that you can dispute an account, such as date opened, balance, past due balance, high balance, date of last payment. So stop limiting yourself, okay? Stop limiting yourself and start thinking about the reasons that the account doesn't belong on your credit report. And when you start thinking about it this way, your brain is going to start understanding the way that these things should actually be disputed. Okay, so if you want to check out the dispute processor, the link is going to be down in the description. If you want to see the hierarchy page, the link is down in the description. If you want to see the dispute reasons page, the link is down in the description. And if you want to buy the dispute processor and I will build it for you, the link is down in the description, and it is on the Fiverr store. So that is basically it from Expert Credit Sweeps. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications for when the next video comes out, because it might change your life. All right. So have a wonderful evening from Expert Credit Sweeps, and I will see you guys later.